In this video, I'm going to be showing you all 18 Easter eggs and the main Easter egg on Black Ops 6 The Tomb. This video will have everything you can do on this map, except I won't be showing you the jump scare and secret song as they are useless. Anyways, first I'm going to be showing you is the generator Easter egg that'll give you free full power, plates, and 1000 points. First, you'll need to have dead wire on your gun. Once you do, head to spawn and you need to shoot 2 generators with your gun. First generator is on the left of the armor wall by. Second generator is right behind you next to the staircase. Once you shot both of them, everything will spawn on this broken pillar. Next is the free Pack-a-Punch crystal and Cryofreeze Easter egg. First, activate and head to Pack-a-Punch in the dark ether. You now need to shoot this rock to start the Easter egg, which will move rocks in the air that you need to shoot in a certain amount of time. If you fail, just wait until the rocks start moving again. Once you shoot the rock to begin the Easter egg, shoot it again to stop it from moving and look around for other moving rocks and shoot them too. Once you shot all the moving rocks in a certain amount of time, you'll hear an audio cue, and in the middle of the island next to the ruin, it will spawn in your rewards. Next is the free perk Easter egg. First, you'll need napalm burst on your gun or a Molotov. Once you have a Molotov or napalm, head to Speed Cola's room and you'll see these little stone pots. Each doorway will have 2 on each side. You need to light them up on fire in a certain amount of time. Shooting them with napalm burst is easy since you don't need to wait in between shooting rather than throwing a Molotov. But if you intend to use a Molotov, then you only need 1, since lighting even 1 pot up will spawn in another Molotov for you and will repeat for the rest of the pots. Once all are lit up, it'll spawn in a free perk power up. Next is a free Aether tool Easter egg. To do this, you need to ammo mod Cryofreeze. You can get this for free by doing the free Pack-a-Punch Easter egg. Once you have Cryofreeze, in the dark ether there's 2 waterfalls that you need to shoot and freeze. They're located on either side of the green portal. Here's the one on the right, then go to the left of the green portal and it'll be here. Once done, it'll spawn on this platform. Depending on what round you do this will determine the rarity. So if you do this under round 10, then you'll get a rare Aether tool, and if you do it above round 10, then you'll get an epic rarity. And of course, if you do this above round 30, you'll get the legendary rarity. Next is the statue Easter egg that gives you a free brain rot ammo mod, salvage, and equipment. To start this, go to the tomb where death perception is at, and on the opposite side of the perk, there will be statues on the wall with one being on the ground. Shoot the one laying on the ground and immediately look at the statues, and it will start flashing lights that you need to shoot in order. It will show you which statues to shoot in order and will remain the same for the rest of the game if you keep failing. Once the light disappears, you can now shoot the statue's head to light them up in order. Keep in mind you'll be timed to finish this puzzle. If you shoot one then nothing happens, then that means you are shooting the wrong statue. If you do, it won't fail you. The only thing that'll fail you is running out of time. If you fail, then just shoot the statue on the floor again. If it doesn't work, then wait till the next round. Once you shot all statues in order, it'll spawn in a brain rot ammo mod along with salvage and equipment. Next is the friendly skeletons Easter egg. First, you need to have the brain rot ammo mod on your gun. You can get this for free by doing this side Easter egg. Once you have it, head past Speed Cola's room and the green portal. In this room, the other 2 rooms that you pass will have 4 skeleton heads with an X on its forehead. You need to shoot these skulls in this specific order and in a certain amount of time. First skull is next to the pedestal in the middle of the room and it'll be towards the right of the pile. Second skull is on these steps next to the trap and it'll be in the middle of the pile. Third skull is in front of the green portal and it'll be on the right of this little fireplace. Fourth skull is in Speed Cola's room in the middle near the altar and it'll be on the bottom left of the pile. Once you shot all 4, it should spawn in friendly skeletons for 1 minute. If it didn't work, then you didn't shoot them quickly enough. Just go back to the first skull and repeat until you get it. Next is an in-depth guide on the spores about how they work. In the dark ether, there will be spores growing around the island. It's just like Black Ops 3 Shadows of Evil spores. Each round, the color, aka the rarity, will change higher. First rarity is common green, then goes into rare blue, and then epic purple. Shooting the spores will always give you salvage. Knifing the spores continuously will also give you salvage, and it will spawn in 2 little pixies that you need to shoot to get more rewards. The green spore pixies will usually give you equipment and more salvage. The blue spore pixies will give you guns. The purple spore pixies will give you perks, guns, equipment, and a score streaks. I've also knifed a spore once instead of doing it continuously, and all it did was spawn in a parasite. Once you loot a spore, they'll grow back over time. Next is a pot Easter egg that'll give you a free self-revive and a lightment ammo mod. All you have to do is destroy 10 pots around the map. 3 pots are at spawn. First pot is above the blue portal on the left here. Second pot is on top of the right side entrance into the caves near this statue here. Third pot is right behind you on top of the scaffolding. Fourth pot is in the death perception tomb room on top of this ledge near the entrance of the shrine. Fifth pot is in the shrine room at the very top towards the right side. Sixth pot is on the top left of the red portal here. Seventh pot is right above you in the hole with a bright light shining through it. Eighth pot is down the stairs towards quick revive on the left side of these rocks. Ninth pot is in the ossuary at the top of this frame. 10th pot is in the room behind you outside this window barrier to the right. Once you shot all 10 pots, it'll spawn in your free self-revive and lightment ammo mod. Next is how to get all free power-ups including fire cell. First I'm going to show you is the nuke. Go to Desha in the Neolithic catacombs and out this big hole shoot the very tip of this rock. Oz. It's hard to see it but pretty easy to hit. Next is max ammo. Stand in front of the red portal and in this hole shoot the bottom left of it. Next is insta-kill. Head towards quick revive and stand at the top of the stairs and look here and it'll be on top of the ledge. Next is full power. Head towards stamina up and in the window barrier next to the crafting station, it'll be behind the campfire. Next is double points. Looking at the red portal, turn to your right in this pathway and it'll be stuck to the wall on the rock. Next is max armor. Head to Speed Cola and on the right of it, the trophy will be on the bottom left of this hole. Next is fire cell. You first need to have shot all free power up trophies. Once done, head to spawn and go up the stairs that's on the right of PhD Flopper. And the fire cell will be on top of this ledge. Next is a free ray gun Easter egg that also gives you more than 1000 points. points. First, you'll need a shovel and depth perception. You can find the shovel in these spots. First spot is in a depth perception room on top of this broken pillar. Second spot is in front of the red portal on this ledge. Third spot is further down the cave near Quick Revive on the right. Fourth spot is past Speed Cola in the skeleton's rooms in between the connector to the green portal. Once you have your shovel and perk, start digging the dig spots around the map. There's 3 dig spots in the spawn. First dig spot is in front of the staircase here. Second spot is to the right of the armor wall by here. Third spot is up the staircase on the ledge to the right. Fourth spot is in the depth perception room on the left of the mystery box. Fifth spot is on the opposite side on the right of depth perception. Sixth spot is in the stamina room in front of the yellow portal. Seventh spot is right behind you on the left of stamina. Eighth spot is in the temple area on the right side of the cliffs here. Ninth spot is further down the cliffs on the left of the grass here. 10th spot is even more further down on the left of Quick Revive here. 11th spot is in the speed cola room next to these skull piles. 12th spot is in the ossuary near the trap wall by here. 13th spot is near Deadshot in the catacombs here. Now keep digging these spots until you get 3 green glowing ancient gems. If you didn't get 3 in all 13 dig spots, then next round they randomly come back, so keep checking all the spots each round. Once you have all 3 gems, head to the depth perception room and place the gems on the statue. Once placed, you now need to kill 2 doppelgas. Once done, go back to the statue and a green orb will spawn in your rewards. Next is how to build and upgrade the ice staff. First, you need to wait until round 8 and a shock mimic will spawn in. Kill it and it'll drop a monocle for you to pick up. Now back on the main map, you'll see these purple flames. You need to shoot them to put it in its correct spot. You need to put 2 flames in place to light up the hunter drawing and the bull drawing. For the hunter, the flame will spawn around the speed cola room, portal room, skeleton room, and the Deadshot room. You really don't need to know where the purple flame spawns since it's so easy to spot it, but it always spawns where you see these around the map. Now keep shooting that purple flame in those rooms until it finally spawns in the hunter room to light up the hunter drawing. Keep in mind, every time you shoot the purple flame in the Deadshot room, it'll most likely spawn back into the speed cola room and it will repeat until you finally get it in the hunter room. Once it's there, the drawing will have 10 glowing constellation symbols on it. You need to shoot these symbols in order from 1 through 10. Keep in mind, every game the symbols will move places, so don't shoot exactly where I shoot. Just shoot the exact symbol I'm shooting. Here's the picture to make it easy. Now once you're done shooting all 10 correctly, it will spawn in a purple orb that will spawn in a wave of zombies. Just kill all of them off, and after finish the 3rd wave, it'll spawn in a max armor. Now keep finishing the waves until it reaches the hunter drawing, which would be the last wave. Once done, it'll spawn in a max ammo and the ice staff part. Next is the bull drawing. The flames will spawn in near Quick Revive, the red portal, stamina up room, and the death perception room. Again, keep shooting the flames until it reaches here near the bull drawing. Now again, shoot these constellations in order, but this time there's only 8 symbols you need to shoot. Here's a picture of the order. Once done, it'll spawn waves again until it reaches the bull drawing. Once you finish, it'll spawn in a max ammo on the staff part. Now go to the dark Aether and in the middle interact with this ruin. It'll start a defense mission which you need to keep zombies off from hitting it. It'll spawn in a lot of parasites, so make sure to clear them out before it becomes too much. Once you are done, you can now pick up your ice staff. To upgrade it, you need to go back to the main map and there should be 3 purple flames lit up now. You need to shoot all 3 of them with the ice staff in under 10 seconds. You can shoot them with a normal gun to move them closer if you want. The first flame will spawn in near the stamina room. The second flame will spawn in near Quick Revive or the red portal. And the 3rd flame will spawn in near Speed Cola room. Once you feel confident enough in where they spawned in, shoot the first one, then immediately line up the second one and then rush to the 3rd. You'll know if you did it right if you get a voice line from Archibald, whatever his name is. If you failed, then destroy the burnt out flames so they can spawn in again. Once done, head to the dark Aether and look up at the rocks for a purple light. You may have to move to see if it's behind the rock or to the side, so keep that in mind. There will be a total of 3 that you need to shoot with the ice staff. One shot, they'll drop closer to the ground for you to see the purple symbol. Take note of all 3 symbols and one of the gateways will close. You need to go back to the map and head to the gateway that closed. If it was blue that closed, then head to spawn. If it was yellow, head to stamina. And if it was red, head towards Quick Revive. And if it was green, head towards Speed Cola. Once you go to the closed gateway, you now need to shoot the correct symbols in any order with your ice staff. Do note that you can go back to the dark Aether to recheck your symbols to see if they're right, because if you fail, you'll drop to your death. Once you shot all symbols correctly, head through the gateway and you'll spawn on top of a rock with a purple orb in front of you. Interact with it and you will not have to charge it up with kills while staying near it. If you fail, your screen will go white and the orb will fly up to the sky, which you will need to go back to the closed gateway and shoot the symbols again. The symbols stay the same, so you don't have to check the rocks again. After you finish charging up the orb, it will go into the ruin where you built the ice staff. Now interact with it and it'll upgrade your ice staff. Next is how to get armor that'll regenerate over time like your health. First step is to go into the dark Aether and melee 2 wooden crates to grab 2 heads. First crate is on the right of Juggernaut near these bushes. Second crate is on the left of the green portal under these leaves. Once your melee breaks the wooden crate, grab the head. Now head through the blue portal to go into spawn and place the heads on the statue right in front of the portal, and the other head down the steps past the armory. Once done with that, you need to interact with one of the statues to start a blood sacrifice. So activating the statue near the blue portal will spawn in doppelgas bosses, which they are weak to lightman ammo mod. Anyway, once you are ready, activate the blood sacrifice and red smoke will cloud your vision and put you at 1 HP. There should be 3 bosses, so keep that in mind. Also, if you leave the spawn area, you'll fail. But I heard if you're in co-op, all players need to leave so you can have your friends leave the area and just kill the doppelgas for you if needed. Once you are done, the statue will start to spit blood out. Next statue will spawn in HVT mimic bosses. They are weak to Cryofreeze. Again, 3 bosses will spawn, but this time they will throw balls of electricity at you that does a lot of damage. So do try to hide behind things to avoid them. Once done, a beam of light will start to head towards the pack-a-punch location, which is to the left of the blue portal. It'll spawn in the gold armor wall bind on the wall. Once you grab your gold armor, you'll now have the regenerative armor just like how your health regenerates. Next is the main Easter egg. In order to start this, you'll need to have the ice staff upgraded. Once you have it upgraded, in the dark ether there will be 4 statues that you need to shoot with the healing orb. First statue is the vermin, which is near the red and yellow portal. Now take out Segment's Vigor by pressing left on D-pad and shoot the statue's crystal. You now need to interact with the statue to grab the purple mist on it and take it to its corresponding statue. Since the crystal was blue, it'll be through the blue portal, which is in spawn. Once there, head down towards the middle dugout and interact with the statue glowing purple. You'll now be timed to kill a certain amount of vermins inside the purple circle. Just rotate using ice staff and gun to kill fast. Once done, the statue will glow purple again. If it's red, that means you failed and you need to wait to the next round to try again. All you have to do is interact with the statue. Now once you grab the crystal, you now need to head to the dark ether without taking too much damage. Also, the closest portal will close, which in this case is the blue portal, so head to either the green or yellow portal. Once you're in the dark ether, go back to the statue and interact with it. Now the next statue is on the left of Pack-a-Punch. This is the parasite statue. Again, repeat shooting it and taking it through the yellow portal and interact with the statue in front of stamina. Now you'll have to kill parasites that have a purple glow on them. Once dead, they'll drop a purple orb that you need to grab by walking through it and bringing it to the statue. You'll have to do this several times, and once done, it'll grow purple again. Again, grab it and take it back to the statue. Next statue is the Doppelgas, which is behind the ruin on the left. Again, shoot it and take it through the green portal and place it on the statue in front of Spicola. Now just kill Doppelgas, and once you kill enough, you'll finish the trial. Again, take it back to the statue. Next statue is the Amalgam, which is on the right behind the ruin. Now take its purple orb through the red portal and its statue will be in front of Quick Revive. Now it'll spawn in a red Amalgam, which you need to kill, but occasionally it'll have a purple shield on it that's being powered on by zombies. Kill the zombies powering its shield and you can then continue to kill him. Once done, take it back to the statue and you'll now be ready for the boss fight. Go to the back right of the island that's in between yellow and blue portal and interact with this to set the platform up. Now head down the stairs and the sentinel artifact will fall down on this pedestal. Interacting with it will start a vote to start the boss fight. But before you do that, gear up and get whatever you need. Once you're ready for the boss fight, accept the vote and the sentinel artifact will shoot a laser out that does a lot of damage and will stun you. It'll go up and down alternating, and on the second time it goes up, it'll be ready to take damage. After a couple of seconds in the air, it will turn purple and you now need to shoot it. The more players you have, the more health it will have. So you need everyone to shoot it in order for it to break apart so it can take a chunk of its health away. You can use LT cast, decoys, monkey bombs, or ether shot if you have them. Also always shoot a charge shot right before the statue becomes vulnerable if you want to save ether shot or equipment. Anyways, once it splits in half, you now need to do this 2 more times until there's 4 artifacts. Also do know if you don't split any artifact in time, whichever statue it went towards will spawn in that enemy. Also here's a tip if you're solo. When you have 2 sentinel artifacts and you destroy one, you can immediately go after the other one and can destroy the other one just in time, making you skip a stage. Now after the 4th sentinels turn purple, destroy one and they'll become immune now, except the 5th artifact that just split off. That artifact will now attach itself to a zombie and you now need to kill that zombie and he will drop it so you can shoot it again. If you haven't broken it yet, then it'll fail you and repeat this process. Don't worry, there's no penalties besides wasting ammo. Do note, since the 4 artifacts are immune now, they'll now start spawning in the statue zombies. Now after splitting the artifact, there will now be another artifact but blue. The blue ones will attach themselves to zombies too, but if you get hit by them, they'll insta-kill you or stun you like the lasers. Killing the blue ones won't attribute to lowering the boss's health. Now the red artifacts will attach itself to a Doppelgas. Repeat by killing it and splitting the artifact apart and it will now attach itself to a mimic. Then after that, it will be attached to Amalgam. Again, kill it and split the artifact and now it will start the next phase, which will insta down you if you don't do it in time. All the artifacts will gather in the middle and send a beam to one artifact over here on this ruin. Once it pulses purple, start spraying into it and throw equipment or use ether shot or shoot a charged ice shot so you won't be hit by zombies. After you shoot it enough, you have defeated the boss, but if you didn't, then GG's. Now head to the pedestal in the middle and interact with it and now the cutscene will start. And that is all 18 Easter eggs and the main Easter egg in Black Ops 6 The Tomb.